Champion, by the way, is Rocky Bullen of Great Britain. We have some road closures to remind you about this morning. On Alexander Avenue, the eastbound curb lane will be closed from Lily Street to Waterfront Drive. The northbound curb lane on Lenore Street will be closed from Wolseley to Westminster Avenue. And on St. Mary's Road, the northbound curb lane will be closed from Sherwood to Victory Place. If you have any traffic problems, please send us a text to let us know.
The CTV Live Eye is brought to you by Bath Fitter, your bath and shower experts for more than 40 years.
Taking a check-in outside on this muggy Monday morning, 24 degrees out there with humidex making it feel closer to 31, which is quite severe given the time of day. Pretty overcast out there, looking downright gray. Winds shaking our camera around. They're out of the south-southwest this hour. Pressure is falling, humidity sitting at 73%. We are going to get a good amount of sunshine, and with it, no surprise, a good amount of heat. You can tell from our current conditions across the province, we're already off to a soaring, sweltering start. 27 in Dauphin this hour, 23 in Brandon, closer to the international border. Over in Morden and Winkler, 25 degrees. To the north we go. Island Lake, apologies, you are still offline. You're looking at about 18 degrees currently. Same goes for you in Thompson. Cooler in Churchill at 13, where it is misting. 23 in the Paw. As mentioned, we still have those very extreme highs expected today, and those humidex likely to make it feel closer into the upper 40-degree mark later on today. But as you can see from our current values, we're already very muggy out there and very hot. Apologies, that graphic should not be there. Your weather alerts still in effect. These heat warnings in the orange, the watches in the yellow, and those red represent those wind warnings in effect.
This is the Canadian Alert Ready system. We advise you stop all activities to listen to this message as it includes life-saving information. Please stand by. This message is transmitted at the request of the Canadian Parliament, who has participated in the emergency alert system to give you life-threatening information. Approximately 20 minutes ago, the Russian Federation launched 5 ICBMs heading towards our country. Although the Canadian Air Force has the ability to shoot down the missiles, we advise all residents in the following cities to find a fallout shelter immediately. The first missile is expected to strike Halifax, Nova Scotia in 1 hour. The second missile is expected to strike Calgary, Alberta in 1.5 hours. The third missile is expected to strike Montreal, Quebec in 2 hours. The fourth missile is expected to strike Vancouver, British Columbia in 2.5 hours. And the fifth missile is expected to strike Toronto, Ontario in 3 hours. Anyone within a 400-kilometer radius is advised to find a fallout shelter immediately. Fallout is a radioactive spread from nuclear strikes. Any exposure to fallout will result in certain death. If no fallout shelter exists in your area, members of the Canadian military will guide you to one. Pack 14 days of food, water, medical supplies, a battery-powered radio to stay updated on the situation. Take all family members in your home, including pets if you wish to do so. Do not leave your shelter until it is safe to do so. Seal all cracks to your shelter so fallout can't get in. Prime Minister Mark Carney will be speaking on all stations shortly. All TV channels will cease normal programming so that the Canadian Alert Ready station can stay on the air as long as possible. A civil danger warning is in effect for Western Saskatchewan as it is in a 400-kilometer radius of Calgary, Alberta. A civil danger warning is also in effect for New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, and Newfoundland and Labrador as they are in a 400-kilometer radius of Halifax, Nova Scotia. This message will now repeat in